All praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Baha Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you true sincere brethren out there pushing out this purified truth, cleansing this wicked defiled kingdom with this word, and to the rest of the church who believe as well. The water to Yahweh Shai, because without him, none of this would even be possible. Alright? So really, this lesson, really more of a rant, because I don't have any scriptures ready. You know, I'm at work right now, as you can see. But really, I'm going to rant about those who come into this truth, but they look back. How can you progress, or how can you look forward, but you're looking back? Being in this truth, it's about looking forward. It's not about looking back. It's not about reflecting on who you used to be because you miss it. It's not about reflecting on what you could have been because your life has become so horrible and miserable. Now you over here complaining like, I done wasted time out of my life. I could have been doing this and doing that, but instead I done took 15 years out of my life to serve the Lord, and I've been catching hell and this and that and this and that. This is about looking forward, not backwards. Also, who you associate yourself with. If you're a brother in this truth and you got brothers around you, why in the hell are you kicking it with niggas in the world when you have brothers around you? Now me, I'm a man, I teach by myself where I am. And I don't kick it with niggas, man. So what's the excuse for certain brothers in the truth who claim to be brothers or whatever to go out to the club because your homeboys in the world made you go out to the club? To go out to some damn birthday party because they talked you into it. They persuaded you, knowing that in your mind you shouldn't be doing it. But you still have one foot in the world and one foot in the truth. That's double-minded. And I believe it's the book of James that talks about how a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. You can't be double-minded. You have to have your eyes single in this truth, which means you have to know this is the truth, and you have to be persuaded in your own mind. What is the point of trying to look back at who you could have been? Let's say it was a rapper, or an R&B singer, or a basketball player. You know good and damn well, in order to do those things, you have to do some wickedness to really make it and to be successful. A lot of Israelites, they're focusing on how to keep money in our communities, how to financially build. How can you financially build when your people as a nation has been destroyed? How can you claim to look forward, but you're looking back? How can you try to stay clean, but those you associate with are dirty? They're filthy. They don't care about the truth. I understand you want to bring your brother into this truth, but I guarantee your brother probably didn't tell you that last month when that money came up missing, it was him. Or I'm sure you want your homeboy to make it into the truth, but I'm sure he didn't tell you that for the past 3 years of you being with your wife, he's been wanting her. He's been lusting after her, trying to figure out a way to secretly get her. I understand that you want to bring your mom into this truth, but your mom, she's trying to pull you out the truth. She misses her son. She misses spending time with her little boy. She misses you having that mama boy spirit. Okay? I know you miss being the worldly celebrity. You went around and people knew you. They spoke well of you. You had a reputation in this world. But the world didn't tell you the whole time they hated you. They never liked you. They only liked you because of what they thought or assumed you may have had in ways you could have benefited them. You trying to bring niggas into the truth, but them niggas didn't tell you that any second that they get, they plotting, and if they had the opportunity, they gonna rob you, all right? Because there's a bunch of thievery going on within Israel because Israel's so focused on money, they do anything for money. You trying to be positive, but everyone you associate with is wicked. You always credit to somebody. The book of Sirach tells you that you should not be quick to credit somebody. Okay? All you Israelites think about is how to invest money somewhere, where to spend money, how to save money. Money, money, money. The economy is about to collapse. All hell is soon to break loose. We are in them days. The implementation of the RFID chip is right around the corner. And you have niggas and that nigga mentality. Because a lot of Israel, they're not destined to wake up out of that deep sleep. So for all of you men who are in this truth, be blessed. You should feel honored. You should feel like a rare stone, like a rare jewel, because not many have been given this truth. Okay? Many are called, few are chosen. So out of the men who have this truth, which out of the whole world, that's a very few number. But within that few, there's a few that are going to endure, that are going to make it, that understand the scriptures, that don't fight against the scriptures, man. All right? A lot of you, your mind is focused on what others think about you. When you go to the book of 2nd Ezra 14, it tells you to take off that weak nature. You can't be in this truth, but you're concerned about what others think about you. You can't be in this truth, and you're focused on big booty Judy so much. Now you're starting to line your beard up, line up your head, or you might be going bald. So what you'll do is you'll go for that Tupac look and just go totally bald, man. Because being in this flesh can cause you to be insecure. If you think on ways of the flesh, that's why you have to be spiritual. When you think spiritual, you realize that you really don't care about what people think. Okay? You might have gray hairs in your beard and you're only in your 20s or 30s or 40s. So what? Who cares what people may think because they think you look old or whatever the case, man? You have to be a man who's willing to stand up. You have to be willing to pretty much be rejected. The scriptures tell you how we are going to be hated for the Lord's sake. We're not here to be liked. So if you're a person who needs to be liked, this truth ain't for you. You might get on YouTube and you watch certain videos on YouTube, and at the end of the video or the beginning, they'll say, please like and subscribe. Because why? They would not be able to make them videos if they felt like no one was watching them, if they felt like they weren't liked. A lot of people would not make these YouTube videos. But us in this truth, we do this because we know that the Lord is watching. The angels are watching. There's witnesses to what we're doing. Okay? The scriptures tell you how the eyes of the Lord are 1,000 times brighter than the sun. Okay? And the angels also fall into the eyes of the Lord. All right? They see everything. And they see it boldly. Okay? They see everything so boldly that not only do they see you, they see the spirit that's within you, man. You think X-ray vision is bad, all right? The angels got something way beyond X-ray vision. The eyes of the Lord are 1,000 times brighter than the sun. Okay, so you shouldn't be out here doing things that can cause you to go off based off of you looking back on who you could have, would have, and should have been. Those kind of thoughts will make you fall off this truth, man. Okay? We have to keep pushing. We have to believe what we're saying because, well, if you don't, you're wasting your time. You're condemning yourself. But for two, all right, so many things are happening that if you don't believe, you're delusional. Okay? If you don't believe, it's because you're a brute beast. All right? We're out here for the elect. We push these videos for the elect. Stop messing with these 2/3 ass niggas to the point you kicking it and hanging out with them, man. I don't care if you knew this man all your life. He ain't your brother in the truth, man. Because when all hell break loose and Esau start hunting us, these same 2/3 that you're trying to save are going to be the same ones to save themselves by delivering you to Esau. Okay? They will give you up. They will pop your woman. Okay? They will eat your children in a time of famine. This is about the elect. We trying to warn you people to leave certain kind of people alone, man. All right? A lot of you people, you have an attraction to negativity. It draws you back. But being in this truth is about looking forward to the kingdom, looking forward to deliverance. All right? Looking forward to something greater than just being a slave in this society. Looking forward to seeing our nation come together. Okay? The world to come is for Jacob. This world is for many, but the world to come is for few, the elect, Jacob, the Israelites. All right? So if somebody ain't for your best interest, you got to move on. If you can't be around like-minded individuals, you might as well just be by yourself, man. If the man next to you, he worshiping Buddha, and you trying to serve the Lord, and he's trying to persuade you, you better get away from that man. Okay? I don't care who it is. Anyone trying to persuade you to leave this truth, you need to leave them the hell alone. Because when the day comes that the Lord brings judgment on them, the Lord may not be merciful enough to get you out the way. Okay? The Lord might destroy you just based off the fact that you hanging around his enemy, man. All right? But, part of being in this truth, like I stated, man, it's about looking forward, not looking back. Staying away from those who don't have your best interests. All right? Trying to be around the brothers if you have the brothers to be around. If you feel like you need to do something, call up the brothers, man. Go to a restaurant, get some drinks. You know? You don't have to go to the most popular club to do something. And that's another thing with our people. They feel like they have to be partying and boogieing in order to be doing something. All right? So, we're coming into them times where we got to focus. We got to maintain and endure. And through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, if we be those men, the elect men, we all right. We ain't got nothing to worry about. All right? But you niggas, man, you got to leave these 2/3 alone, man. I know our people are merciful. We want to see the best for our people. But we're out here for those meek for repentance, man. All right? Everybody's not meant to receive this truth. Everybody shouldn't make your blood boil. All right? If you know that everyone's not meant to get it, you shouldn't be tripping on every goddamn person who don't get it, man. All right? If you feel like the Lord is really dealing with you, if you really spiritual, certain things just bounce off you, man. You don't let it get to you. Does that mean we don't get mad and angry to the point we don't want to get physical with somebody? Of course we do sometimes. But that's not all we think about. We're not just thinking about, oh, this dude rejected the truth, I want to whoop his ass. This dude rejected the truth, I want to chop his head off. We do get like that. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. We have our moments where we think some things in righteousness. All right? But this ain't about everybody. So since that's already been stated through the scriptures, there's no need to blow a head gasket because of those around you who don't get it. If they don't get it, move on. You got to learn how to deal with those you love at a distance if they're not in this truth. You can love those at a distance because loving your family too close, they going to get you, man. Because you're going to find out that the Lord didn't wake them up for a reason. There was something wrong with them to where the Lord just didn't want them. But here you are, you think you better than the Lord. You see potential in them, but the Lord don't want them. Okay? So we got to be more focused and more smart on what we do through the Spirit. So with that, I'm going to close out. Kahala Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Shalom.